And with the Battle Pyramid being the final facility, this means that our marathon of talking to NPCs is almost over! And one thing that's notable about the Battle Pyramid is that the Frontier Brain is Pyramid King Brandon. Yes, Brandon, the same name as the main lead in the game, the character that I'm controlling right now. So yeah, it doesn't happen very often that two characters share the same name. Sorry, it shouldn't be that hard of a tongue twister in the game, but hey, it happened here. And I even remember what he has for a change. In the first battle against him, he's got the Regice, and in the second battle, he's got the legendary birds. And of course, other brains also have stuff like the legendary dogs, Latios and Latios, but none of the forbidden Ubers in the Battle Frontier. Anyway, the Battle Pyramid being the most complex attraction here, it's going to be difficult to explain, but I'm going to try my best anyway. Here you embark on something called the Battle Quest. How it works is that as you climb the pyramid, you're going to be meeting trainers and wild Pokémon inside the pyramid. Yes, there are wild Pokémon inside the pyramid, but the catch is that you cannot catch them because you have your own little dinky bag which can carry 10 different sorts of items, making the red, blue, and yellow backpack look like a Palkia brand bag in comparison. And yes, the mazes are poorly lit, so it's sometimes hard to see the trainers coming, and the light grows brighter whenever you defeat a wild Pokemon or a trainer, just like in Brawly's gym, in fact, if you remember. And the battle bag is what I was talking about, only 10 kinds of items, and no Pokeballs. And of course, the game is actively going to taunt you with stuff like level 96 wild Porygon 2s, and you can't catch them. It's really frustrating, but oh well, what can you do about it? The game just loves taunting you in this place. And by the way, the levels of the opponents, I believe, are around your own levels when it comes to the wild Pokemon. So yeah, that was basically the simple explanation to the Battle Pyramid. Yeah, it's sort of an exploration thing rather than just straight up battling like in the other 6 facilities. Which is sort of why I like this place the most, because it combines battling and strategy and stuff with a sort of exploration, which sort of reminds me of Mystery Dungeon in a way. And anything that reminds me of Mystery Dungeon cannot be bad at all. I love Mystery Dungeon. And by the way, of course, if you lose all the items you had in your battle bag, and you can't transfer items from your battle bag to your actual backpack. That would be thievery, and yeah, actually I was about to say we can't allow that in a Pokemon game, but there are plenty of instances where you actually are a thief, so I'm not going to say anything at all. And, okay, shall be pleased to tell you what misfortunes await in the pyramid. Let's try maybe level 50, I don't know. See a shower of sparks. Okay, and I see your Pokemon struggling with... Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. There are different pyramid setups that are each centered around the status. So if I took on the Battle Pyramid right now, I would be facing a lot of Pokemon with stuff like Thunder Wave or Glare, maybe Body Slam, I don't know. But there would be lots of stuff that would paralyze me. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to bring Pokemon with Limber or other ways to deal with paralysis, such as, I don't know, Rest or Natural Cure or stuff like that. And I believe the building here is the last building that we're going to visit on our little tour of the Battle Frontier, because after that it's going to be Sudowoodo and the Artisan Cave. And wow, this guy's going to great length to ask a girl if she'll be friends with him. Is it worth it to go through hell just to do that? Probably not. Maybe just go next door and ask her to begin with. And, okay, this is the ranking hall, yes, which I don't think we're going to be spending much time in there, because it's only really interesting if you can get your name up there, which naturally I didn't, because you saw it, I didn't fight a single battle in here, much to the dismay of some of my viewers, I'm sure, but I wasn't about to let this LP go on and on for all eternity, and yes, all those things are completely empty, of course. And we got other things in here. Got still more ranking. I can't tell if those are computer screens. They're probably computer screens. They can't really be, you know, like pieces of paper that change according to blah, whatever. And oh, what's that sign there? Oh, Battle Palace, Battle Arena, and Battle Pyramid records. The central area here is for the Battle Tower, so I'm going to go on a wild guess and say that other area over there is for the other three. Exactly, Battle Dome, Battle Pike, and the Battle Factory. So, as I said, there's really not much to do here. Okay. And he just takes it at face value. Did he even check the lists? There's nothing on there! So he asks me, "Hi, is your name on this list?" Well, no it isn't, but I just lied to make myself look cool, or something like that. But enough of that! It's time for Sudowoodo, which is at the very southeast of the battlefront here. And okay, there's an odd tree past here, and to my tired eyes, it seems to wiggle. Well, that's a surefire sign that it is a Sudowoodo. There's nothing in that dead end over there. So, yeah, I'm gonna save before attempting to catch the Sudowoodo in case things go south. And I'm going to use Blaziken as my lead, because I'm gonna need a not very effective attack in order to weaken it, because it's only level 40. It's still 20 levels higher than in Gold, Silver, Crystal. And okay, it's not gonna let me use the Whalmer Pail automatically, so I'm gonna have to do manually. And okay, Sudowoodos typically don't like water, so this is not going to end well, which is exactly what we want, actually. The weird tree attack! And there we go. Sudowoodo, level 40. Our last catch in this LP. Probably, unless we find a shiny Smeargle somewhere in that cave. But okay, let's try Flamethrower, see how much damage it deals. Come on. Oh wow, that's nice. No! I burned it! Oh my god! Oh gee, what a waste. And okay, please survive, please! Okay, so now I have one chance to do it, and I'm gonna use those Ultra Balls since I'm not gonna need them otherwise, because this is the last thing I'm gonna catch. Nope, it's gonna die. It's gonna die, and it uses block repeatedly, dumbass. So yeah, there's not much else to do but to reset the game. Shouldn't have any problems with corrupted save files, nope. So I'm going to re-put Blaziken back in the lead since I did it after saving. And after that, it's going to be time for the Whalmer Pail. I'm going to do the same thing. I just got really unlucky by burning Sudowoodo, because the damage it did, it put it straight in the red, which is exactly what I wanted. I don't know if nature or IVs had anything to do with it, but it's still the best course of action since it didn't exactly leave it with 1 HP, because it survived one turn of burn before going down. Let's see how it turns out this time. Oh, not quite in the red, but I'm going to take that. No! Come on! Now it can't switch to Gardevoir to put it to sleep, which means I'm going to have at it with good old-fashioned elbow grease. No sleeping for us today. 1, 2, now! Sudowoodo doesn't have a very high catch rate, as I remember, so yeah, let's keep throwing those ultras here, because, well, as I said, there's no need for me to hold on to them, since there's not going to be much more of this game left. 25-30 minutes at most. So, yeah, leftovers, thank God you're there, because I'm not going to do any damage by throwing balls. And of course, by the way, Sudowoodo has Rock Slide just to piss me off even further. Flail now. How much damage is it going to do? Wow, 24 damage. Well, it's pretty deep down into the yellow, so shouldn't really be a surprise. But the good news is that it can't do really massive damage to me, so I should have plenty of time to catch it. Oh, could it be? Could it be? Yeah! Alright, Sudowoodo was caught. So, now that that's out of the way, next time, come what may, no matter what, this is going to be the end of Pokémon Emerald.